So I actually want to talk about something very important. You see, in when it comes to indicators in trading, there is one particular indicator you should use. Forget about whatever strategy you are using. Forget whatever strategy you are using. It is actually Paramount that uses this indicator. And I'm not talking about the SMC indicator. I'm not talking about that. And the reason is because this indicator actually tell you if we still have buyers in the market or sellers in the market. And it is actually very important because for you to be able to for you to be successful as a trader, you need to understand if the market, if whatever asset you are trading, if the buyers are the one that dominate the market or the sellers. And the only way you can actually identify or be able to get this information is by using this indicator. Okay. And when it comes to indicator, I've seen a lot of people actually using different indicators. First of all, most people use lagging indicator, but this indicator is actually it's not a lagging indicator. I think they have a name that they call them, but they are not lagging indicator. What I mean by lagging indicator is this lagging indicator, they occur like they show you signal after price has already moved, which means that the action has already taken place before the indicator show you before lagging indicator show you signal. And if you are following those or using those kind of indicators, you are sleeping on a bicycle. I'm telling you, because you will soon blow your account. All right. Some of example of some of this lagging indicator is your moving average, and some other indicators like that. Sha. Okay. And the problem with that is that fine and good, you can use moving averages to get your trend, but when you use it as a means to enter trade, or maybe you are doing moving average crossover, all those kind of things, I'm telling you, you are not going to be profitable. Okay. So now, if you want to use indicator, use momentum indicators. What I mean by momentum indicators, see, in physics, if you are a science student here, you ought to be, I know you should be familiar with momentum, which is mass times velocity. Basically, it has to do with the force involved in the movement of an object. Basically, that is what momentum actually means. You see how the rate, or let me say, the rate at which a body moves. Yeah. So that is basically what it means. And these indicators are known as momentum indicators. It's not just one of them. We have different type of it. But I will tell you the one I use. It's not that I'm telling you to use it. It's something I use every single day. And I'm going to show you on my chart how powerful it is. So these indicators, we have them in different form. We have the CCI. We have one that is called Stokes, which is stochastics, and we have RSI, which is relative strength index. Now, I don't like Stokes because of its complexity. I don't like CCI because it's not really straightforward as well when it comes to using it the way I use the one I use, which is the RSI, relative strength index. See, a lot of people don't understand how powerful this indicator is. This indicator actually show you. A lot of people use it in different way, but I'm going to show you the best way to use it. It's a momentum indicator, which means that it measures the force behind. Let's say the market is in a bearish condition, for example. Now, what this indicator will tell you is that if there is still more sellers in that market, the momentum will tell you. If sellers are already leaving the market and buyers are already stepping in, this indicator will tell you. So it's basically showing you the level, the force of the buyers and seller in the market. And if you can determine this, definitely you are going to be profitable. So, but a lot of people don't use it the right way. So I'm going to show you how to use it. But so I'm going to jump to my computer screen and show you how how you can use this indicator in your trade, and how you can. In fact, most of the trades I trade this last week that passed. I traded BTC, I traded Ethereum. In fact, I traded crypto throughout this week, and all the trade I took is based on price action and the use of this indicator, and at the same time support and resistance, my supply and demand zones. So these are just the three core things that I put together to get this trade. And I can tell you, I will show you the trades and how they went. I made money all through the trades. Okay, and I'm going to show you the results. I'm going to post them because in one of my videos, I show how to make $10 to $41. That same account, I've actually made it close to $100. Despite the fact that in fact, I've not been trading the accounts so this is. I just traded the accounts last week, and I take it from that $41 to, I think, $80 or $76 just from last week alone. And because I want to make this video and I want to show you that you can actually take $10 to any amount. But because I've not been trading the account, that's why I've not been telling you about it. I've not been trading because I apart from the fact that I have a major account that I trade, I also manage an account for someone now. So the thing is taking a toll on me. So it's very difficult for me to be trading. In fact, at a point, I wanted to withdraw that money, that $41. I wanted to withdraw it, but I say, okay, let me just trade it one more time, show people the possibility of trading a small account. And so I'm going to use that account as an example here. And at the same time, I'm going to show you the trades that I took on crypto, and how I'm able to take that $41 from $10 to $41 and from $41 to $76 right now. And that account probably I'm still going to hold on to it and see how if I can still trade it to $500, because if reality is that I can turn that account to $1,000 and you too can do it. It's not a matter of you making this thing simple. It's actually very simple and straightforward. And I'm going to show you all that. And how I'm able to use this indicator to catch all these trades every here and there. Good trades, I take them. Okay, so that is the idea. All right, so I'm going to go to my computer screen and I'll show you all these things. But before then, there is something you need to do. Now, let me tell you why you need to do it. See, I'm one of those people who don't like holding information back, especially when it comes to helping people, because there is grace in affecting people's life. So what I do is everything I do as a trader, any secret that has to do with all the secret that has to do with trading, either you are trading crypto, you are trading forex or something like that, I do videos about on it and I put it on this channel. So if you don't want to miss out on some of this important information and you really want to learn how to do all these things the right way, it would be nice for you to subscribe to this channel. Try and subscribe. It's not going to cost you anything to subscribe. To me, it's even going to add more value to your game when it comes to trading. And if you feel like you don't subscribe, then I encourage you to at least like the video so that YouTube can actually suggest it to more people, because the more likes it gets, the more YouTube tends to share it to other people. So if you don't feel like subscribing, it's cool, but it would be nice to show some love by liking the video. So now I'm going to go to my computer screen and show you how to use this RSI to get if buyers are still in the market or sellers are still in the market, and how to take advantage of that. And I'm going to show you some trades that I took and how I'm able to capitalize, how I'm able to use the RSI to determine if this trade is going to go to my direction or not. All right, so let's go to my computer screen. Okay, so as you can see, this is the balance, $76.51. The last time, don't forget this account is from $10. The last time I traded the account, I took it from $10 to $41. And the video is still on my channel. You can check it out. So I have not been trading the account. That is why I mentioned it earlier. So yeah, last week when I traded the account, I took it from that $41 to this $76. Okay, almost $100. So just between 2 weeks that I traded the account, like 2 weeks that I traded the account, it's almost $100, from $10 to almost $100. As you can see here. So for those of you who may be doubting if this is a real account, it's actually a real account and it's the same account. You can check the number of when I took it from $10 to $41. You'll see it's still the same account, 129694418. And you can see it's a real account. This Xness, my broker. This is the broker I've been using. I know a lot of people said so many things about the broker, but this broker is actually very legit and good and powerful and easy. So if you are a trader and you want to use this broker, I will provide the link in the description so you can use it, sign up. So that's it. So this is the account. So I'm going to screenshot all this trade that I took last week. And I'm going to show you on my charts why I took those trades and how I use the RSI indicator to determine all these things, how powerful it is, and how it helped me to trade this account from the $41 it was to $76. And I also use it when I was taking it from $10 to $41 initially. So let's go to my computer screen quickly and let me show you. Okay, so this is BTC. This is BTC. But what happened is I want to show you how this works before we proceed. Okay. So this BTC, I want to show you how this thing, you can see this BTC. I want to show you how these things, the RSI works. First of all, you need to understand price action movement. So let's say in an uptrend, yeah, in an uptrend, you have something like this, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Let's just say we have this. Okay. You see your RSI, which is this something, this indicator, okay, should be making, when you are having this kind of movement, your RSI should also be making similar similar movement, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It should be making similar movement. But in a situation whereby you have, higher high, okay, you have this, and your RSI do something like this. Let's say your RSI is also following higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But then instead of the RSI to make another higher high, it makes higher low, it makes lower low, and then come down. Yeah. Now you will discover this high is higher than this when in the normal chart. But RSI, instead of this to follow similar pattern, this high to be higher than this, it's lower than this. So this is what's actually going on in that case is that you are having this. Okay, this is what you are now having. Hold on a minute. Okay, so you have something like this. Okay, now you have something like this. Now, what this is trying to tell you is this is a momentum indicator. It's showing you the force. In this case now, that bias in this level now, the reason why it's following the movement is because buyers are still strong in the market. The momentum candle is showing you that buyers are this strong. But as soon as they go to this point, you will discover that the momentum is not strong anymore. It's not strong. It couldn't push above this high. This will tell you that buyers are beginning to step out, are beginning to either step out, but the force of the buyers are no longer strong in the market. This is why the momentum is low, like it's dropping instead of it to go like this. Basically, that's it. The same thing applicable if it is in a downtrend. Let's say you have lower low, lower lower high, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now the RSI, sorry, the RSI should also be making the same thing. But in a situation whereby the RSI, let's say the RSI is also making something similar like this, you know, it's also moving in the same direction. But instead of it moving in the same direction, let me sorry, let's say moving in similar direction. But then after this, oh sorry, I think I need to do this. I need to redo it. Okay. Not really good at sketching all these things. Like this, it's doing the same thing, breaking the lows. Then all of a sudden, let's say after this high, after this low, the next low after lower low, this one failed to break this, and then do something like this. Sorry, this low is not this low couldn't break this low here. So it shows that the market is exhausted. Look at what's going on now. We have something like this, and we have something like this. Okay, some people refer to it as divergent. Most people refer to this as divergent when it is making the lows are this is lower than this, but sorry about that. But in the case of this, instead of making another low, it's making another higher high somehow. The low doesn't break this. So basically, the momentum is telling you that these sellers cannot, the force of this seller is not strong anymore. They can't break the initial low. Okay, so basically, that is how to figure out if there is no momentum in the candle in the market anymore. Now, but the way I use it is that when you see this kind of movement, you want to make sure that you see them at a support or resistance zone. Like now, if you see this one at a, let's say you see this one at a resistance zone like this. I'm coming. See this one at a resistance zone like this. And first of all, it's at a resistance zone. Secondly, you are saying that the momentum candle is showing you exhaustion of the buyers. the buyers are no longer strong in the market, then you should be probably looking for sell. But this is not how I completely use this. I don't just trade it like this. I wait for price action pattern. I use price action pattern. I'm still going to get to that. The same thing if you see this one at a resistance level. Let's say you have something like this. Okay, you have it's at a support level, and then you are looking at the momentum and it's showing this. It shows that the sellers are doesn't have enough power to push the market down. That is exactly what's going on here. But how I use it is that I don't just trade this thing like this. Let's say what I look for in my own case is that, and what I advise you to do is that when you where's this thing? Okay, let's say you have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, then you have higher low, then you have this double top. Sorry, let's say you have this double top, like of the same height, and it's happening at a resistance zone like this. And then my RSI is also showing this divergence. Okay, my RSI is showing me something like this: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. But instead of it to make another higher high, let's say higher low, instead of it to make another higher high, it's show me something like this. Okay, show me something like this. I'm seeing this divergence like this, like this. Now the first thing is that, first of all, price itself is showing you that I can the price is already telling you that, okay, buyers are struggling to go higher because they can't break this high. Okay, that is the first thing. Price itself is telling you. Price already showing you that, oh, I can't break this initial high here. So it's showing you exhaustion. And your momentum candle is also showing you the same thing, that, okay, buyers are not powerful enough to push the market high anymore. So the force, you can see the force is the force of buyers, by the force by the buyers are not enough to push the market high. That is why the momentum candle is not going higher beyond the first one. And then that is the second thing. And the third thing is that this is happening at a critical zone, which is a support zone. The same thing is applicable if it is what's it called, a downward trend where you have double bottom too, like this, just a reverse of what I've just explained here. Okay, and apart from double top, double top, double bottom, even if sometimes I also use basically the head and shoulder pattern. Let's be clear. Let's say you have higher high like this, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then you have higher low. Then you have this higher high, come down. Let me just, okay. So basically, if you see now the market is making higher, but at this point the market fails to break or make double top. Now what you are seeing here is actually head and shoulder pattern. This is the first shoulder, this is the head, this is second shoulder, just like letter M. That's what you are seeing here. Now, if you want to do, if first of all you want to ensure that this is actually happening at a resistance zone. Okay, it's happening at a resistance zone. That's the first thing. The second thing is you want to check your RSI. If your RSI, okay, so higher high, look at it, the RSI is showing you something like this, low. Now, sometimes the RSI already started showing you lack of momentum from these two highs here. Let's say after this first movement, the market make this high, which is this one now, make the second high, which is this one, but then this third high here, you discover that momentum can do sometimes. We started showing you that the market can push forward again at this second high. So you will see failure here. So what you see is from here, you start seeing some kind of divergence. Like I said earlier, start seeing it. Okay, sorry, let me pick it. Okay, like this. Yeah. Now you will see something like this. Okay, you will see something like this, and what that tells you is that, okay, There's no momentum. There's no momentum. Buyers are no longer beginning to get exhausted. So if this happens, that is even the reason why you have the second showdown in the first place. But as a matter of fact, the price already is already showing you that the price is already saying that, oh, this can't go forward. I can't push forward. There's no buyers to push me as a price forward to break this high. And the momentum card is already showing you that buyers are becoming so powerless in the market in this case. And in some cases, this divergence will not show here. You may still have higher high here, but what now happen is that you now see the divergence, just like this one make the lower, this one make lower low here, I be lower high here. You will see the RSI doing the same thing. Copying this movement is still the same thing. It's just showing you the market is already exhausted. The momentum is showing you that okay, they can push forward. The price is showing you the same thing at this level here. That's why you have this head and shoulder pattern, and it's happening at a resistance level. This is what you should pay attention to. Don't take my explanation for it. Let's look at this thing in our charts and see how it works. Okay. First of all, if you look at this resistance zone, the market touched this place 3 times. Actually, let's look at it when it touched it the second time here. What was the RSI doing at this point? So let me just bring out my RSI. Okay. This is my RSI. Let's look at what the price is doing. Okay, when the price was at this second bottom here, look at what the price is showing me, what the momentum is showing me. We have double bottom here, right? And then look at what the price is showing, the momentum is showing me. It's showing me a downward movement. Even when the price show triple bottom at the here, because at the end of the day it forms triple bottom, which is these three, everything together here. Oh, sorry. Everything together here. Everything here, these three movements. But look at it. What is your momentum? Sorry about the rubbish that I'm just doing. Okay, these three tops, 1, 2, 3. Look at what the RSI is doing. These are the three. It's going down. Okay, so this will tell you that market is actually trying to push this market forward. If you check my what's it called, my charts, the charts, if I haven't put it on the screen, I will put it on the screen now. The first BTC that you see there, the first trade you see there, where I lose $10, it was after after the second double top here, after it makes the second double top and it comes down. I enter around here, but the market knocked me out because the market knocked me out because it came back to just because I was expecting it after I enter around here. After this candle, after I enter here, I was expecting the market to go down at least to this point, or this point here. But the market went back to test the support zone again, forming triple top before finally coming down. But at the end of the day, you can see the price actually come down. Now, that's the first thing. Look at the trades that I took afterwards, because I took BTC twice. If you check the chart, the screenshot there, this is the first one that I took. And now, if you look at it, this market fails to break below this, like a double bottom here, right? Now, this double bottom, what happens? If you check your RSI, you will see it supporting the same. Here it is. This is the bottom here. Look at it here. Okay, that is what happened. The market was showing you exhaustion here. Okay, and I enter. And when I saw this retracement again, I entered the second time. This is what actually gave me 2 BTC that I traded this week. I actually wanted to trade it to this, but I don't want to hold the trade to at least this level or to this level. But as you can see, the BTC is still going. And now is the right time to even trade to buy Bitcoin. So the second chart I want to show you is Ethereum, because I also trade Ethereum this week. Let me show you what happened there. Okay, these are the few trades I took in BTC. So the first one was this one, and if you look at it, I saw the double I saw the what's it called my double bottom here, okay, and it's at a support resistance. If you check it backward, it's basically, remember, it's all this thing is a zone here. PR is a zone which has been tested multiple times, okay. And when I saw it, the double bottom, what I look out for again was to check my RSI and see if the market is actually exhausted at that point and at that period of time. And as you can see, showing you exact same thing here. Look at it. This is the here. Look at it here. And this one here. You can see it's moving up. Right? So that's the first one. The second one too, look at it here, double bottom, and then look at my RSI for showing me this. Okay. So shows the market is actually very weak to push forward. So we have something like this. So this is exactly how you should use. This is the indicator I advise you to use, because to show you if sellers or buyers are not powerful enough to push the market, and then but then you should be looking to trade the other way around, because it means that if buyers can't push the market, then sellers are already coming in. If sellers can't push the market, buyers are already coming in. So this one you should consider using as a trader, if or use as an indicator. So this is what I have for you. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you don't want to, please like the video so that other people can see it. But it's actually important you subscribe so that you can benefit more from all this. So see you in my next video, and thanks.